Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, I have some queries. My friend from abroad wants to send some things through post. Ma'am, can you please tell me what is the process for receiving these things through post?
Good morning, Adarsh. The postal import parcels arrive through flights or vessels in bags. The bags are scanned and after security clearance, they are handed over to the post office sorting division for category-wise sorting, and thereafter they arrive in foreign post office along with an import manifest for clearance. When international packages arrive, they are normally scanned and examined to assess the customs duty applicable. Make sure your friend declares the correct value and content of the package. This helps avoid delays in clearance. Based on the declaration, assessment is completed and duty is levied. All goods which are free from prohibition or restriction are released after examination and levy of duty. The packages are delivered by the postal authorities to the consignees.
Madam, can you please tell me what are the items that can be imported for personal use by post?
Personal items can be imported, but the items which are in the negative list issued by the Directorate General of Foreign Trade, that is DGFT, are prohibited. To name a few, import of obscene material, e-cigarette, night vision binoculars, arms and ammunitions, narcotic drugs and exotic species of flora and fauna are prohibited. Import of drones, gold coin and gold bars is restricted.
Madam, can medicines or life-saving drugs be imported? If so, what are the documents required to be submitted?
Yes, Adarsh, import of drugs and medicines and medical devices are allowed. However, it requires no objection certificate from the Assistant Drug Controller.
Madam, can you please tell me how much duty will be levied on these items?
All personal imports through post are classified under the Customs Tariff heading 9804 except alcohol, tobacco products, printed books and automobiles. These items will be classified under the respective Customs Tariff heading for each item and attract duty prescribed therein. Import of gifts are prohibited. However, the same is allowed on payment of full duties, which is totally 77.28% of the assessable value, and for other than gifts, the duty is 42.08%. No duty will be levied if the assessable value of the articles is less than rupees 1000.
Madam, how do you determine the value of these items?
If the declared value seems appropriate, the duty is levied on the declared value. In cases where no value is declared or the declared value is on the lower side, the value is decided as per customs valuation rules.
Madam, what if someone wants to import commercial samples? Is it allowed to be imported through post?
Recently, the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs has issued a notification number 18 of 25 called the Postal Import Regulations 2025, which elaborates the procedures required for all imports through foreign posts. These regulations shall not apply to the following items which require testing of samples before their clearance, namely animals and their parts, plants and parts, perishables, publications containing maps depicting incorrect boundaries of India, precious and semi-precious stones, gold or silver in any form. Import of goods under any export promotion scheme referred to in the Foreign Trade Policy 2009-14 or 2015-20 or 2023 as the case may be. Now coming to your question, for commercial samples or any other import of non-personal goods, as per the latest regulations, the importer or his authorized agent needs to file a postal bill of import in Form 2, which is an electronic declaration form. The goods will be cleared after assessment made by customs based on the electronic advance data provided by the postal authorities to customs and on payment of duties on the customs automated system. All this requires a robust electronic communication system between an importer and customs and the post, which is now underway. So, import of commercial samples and other imports by regular importers directly or through their authorized agents will commence shortly.
Madam, how do you determine if some item is for personal use?
As per the postal regulations and general provisions for import and export issued by the Directorate General of Foreign Trade, personal imports are defined as goods imported for personal use that are not connected with trade, manufacture or agriculture. So, if you are receiving items for your own use rather than for resale or business purposes, they qualify as personal imports.
So basically, as long as I am receiving items for my personal use that are not restricted and prohibited, I shouldn't have any issues, right madam?
That's correct. But remember, the key is that they must be genuinely for personal use. If you start importing items regularly for resale or business purposes, that would no longer qualify as personal imports and would require proper import documentation.
Madam, is there any possibility that we can request for reassessment of personal items?
Yes, Adarsh. A request mail can be sent to the Assistant Commissioner of Customs seeking reassessment. The parcel along with reassessment request letter and supporting documents has to be returned to the post office. The item will be reassessed and the revised duty applicable will be levied.
Ma'am, I have another doubt. What happens if a person is unable to pay the duty and wants to return the item to the sender?
In such cases, where the importers do not accept the articles and those packages which are not delivered due to insufficient address, provided they are not prohibited items, such parcels can be returned to the sender after cancellation of duty with the approval of the Commissioner.
Thank you ma'am for explaining in detail regarding procedure related to import through post. It really helped in clarifying all my doubts. Thank you ma'am.
Thank you.